Yes, yo, my name is Emma. This incredible show, like boy, Africa rapper #1. Yo, boy, yo, my people, it's your boy, Gabriel Songs, and you're listening to F1 at 103.5 FM. Check it out. Once again, it's your boy. Hi, Nigeria. Hi, Africa. It's your boy, Crazy right now. AKA Mr. Rich. Yo, this is F1 at 103.5 FM. My name's Gil. Yeah, you should praise my name. Yo, right, you man, right, you
So I'm DB. You're listening to F1 at 103.5 FM.
Yeah, you don't know it's your boy, Rundown Ari.
Yes, so it's what I express, AJ I express in West Africa, Nigeria.
Well, I'm JP. Keep listening to F1 and 103.5 FM. F1 at the FM 103.5. F1 at the FM 103.5. We are on 54/7. Round the clock. F1 at the FM 103.5. All day, all night. Most of your life for radio broadcast. Join us. Culture and entertainment at their best.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Tight music. I take you on this smooth ride.
let's go! It's the morning drive on 103.5 F1 at the FM. To be your morning engaging as we take you through the smoothest ride on radio
From 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m.
This is your morning. Inspired. Be informed. Let's get rocked. Only on the morning drive.
Make it a date with Divine and Martin Financial, aka Lady E and Meta, from Monday to Friday from 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m.
on the morning drive. 103.5 F1 Radio
Ọtụtụ taa mmadụ Igbo n'ebe ndị ọma na-esonyere anyị n'ọnọdụ mgbasa ozi ebe ọ na-adịgo n'ogiri ụbọchị taa bụ Tọzdee mkpụrụ ụbọchị asatọ n'ime ọnwa Disemba 2022. O jiri na nkeji abụọ gata elekere asaa n'ụtụtụ anyị nke newspaper headlines. Mana anyị ga-agụpụtara gị ihe dị n'isi akụkọ ka anyị gbaa aka ịgbachi
Do you have the right to create broadcasting? The National Broadcasting Commission says any person, group of persons, or organization aggrieved by the content of a broadcast or the conduct of a broadcast station may lodge a complaint to the station and all right to the Director General, National Broadcasting Commission, number 20, Ibrahim Taiwo Street, Asikoro, Abuja, or send a mail via info@nbc.gov.ng. Please ensure that your complaint includes name of the broadcast station, title of the program, date and time of broadcast, and essence of the complaint. Also, remember to include your name, address, telephone number, email, and append your signature. Note that a complaint must reach the NBC within 14 days of the queried broadcast. NBC, your right to quality broadcasting.
Oh, no, 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 but Susie Bona, the 103.5 and keep at an email with the newspaper headlines. So you're running a Facebook page at Ebola, the 103.5 FM. Stream online at mixlr.com/gist FM. Daniel Kizikiraya on SMS mo on my WhatsApp at 080-9666-1034. Isi akụkọ iji webata n'ụtụtụ anyị ga-emere anya na Guardian, Punch, Vanguard, Tribune, Premium Times, Nation, Leadership, Sun, yana Tribune. Ọ bụrụ na ohere dị anyị nwere ike inye anya n'aka afọ ndị ọzọ. Abụ m Divan.
And I'm Martin. Let's get started with the Guardian newspaper. Warns against intimidation of voters, rules out preferred presidential candidate. Atiku at Osun Wali promises to tackle insecurity, youth unemployment. Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria threatens to withdraw services over discriminating distribution system. Muslim ticket will set new tune in Nigeria, says Tinubu's wife. House directs Petroleum Ministry, NMPC, to expedite action on oil deposits in Bida Basin. Airtel emerges sole bidder for 5G license to pay $273.6 million. US explains exclusion of 5 African leaders from summit. Now, MTN named most compliant listed company on NGX. Global partners may end broad COVID-19 vaccination efforts in Nigeria. Others. Facebook prepares for Nigeria's elections, tightens nose on misinformation. Ohaneze accuses Kanu's enemies of sponsoring seats at home. Nigeria group win international award for tackling corruption at ports. Kaduna records over 300 cases of gender-based violence under El Rufai, says commissioner. Edo government, APC trade blames over market fire incidents. Pilgrim Society of Nigeria urges probe of Nigerian Christian Pilgrims Commission Secretary over alleged fraud. Wike, a true party man, says Obi. Sanwo-Olu slashes Lagos State University of Education, Lagos State University of Science and Technology, lack of political will to end deforestation in Cross River. I will win 2023 Kaduna Guba poll, Ashake assures. Anambra Labour Party inaugurates 900 presidential campaign council members, lauds Nigerians for being obedient. Ruling class parties stifling women participation in politics, says Wike. Of materials, deployment of officials in Anambra. Do not overheat polity with fake news. Nigerian Union of Journalists President warns Emmanuel to complete 1 road projects. New Nigerian People's Party quashes sack of Kaduna Chairman, legal advisor. Soludo receives law review committee report, calls for digitization of laws. Zulum presents 234.8 billion naira budget to Borno Assembly. National Emergency Management Agency sensitizes Niger traders, residents on fire prevention. Technical education will drive Edo's industrial growth, says Obaseki. Don't toll Plateau State Independent Electoral Commission's part. Plateau PDP advises REC. Opponents of restructuring benefiting from recycled leadership, says Okotie. Accountants urged to adhere to professional ethics. 2023, Nsukka Catholic women back Ugwuanyi, other PDP candidates. Fitness enthusiasts win 50 million naira in Abuja Fit Life 2022. Niger Delta Development Commission moves to end drug abuse in Niger Delta. Non-governmental organization seeks inclusion of people with disability in development. Yoruba youth leaders condemn exclusion of Yoruba from proposed Niger Delta Development Commission board. Fuel scarcity. Give us petrol at official ex-depot price. Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria tax NMPC. Vice Chancellor selection is not influenced by National University Commission. Rashid. Vice Chancellor selection is not influenced by National Universities Commission. Rashid. Reps direct Petroleum Ministry. Okay, we've taken this. Kwankwaso won't stamp down for Atiku. NMPP insists. Zurum presents 234.8 billion naira budget for 2023. Minister laments growing violence against female politicians as lawyer seeks travel ban on governors. Amnesty negotiates slots for ex-agitators in police recruitment. Nigerian Customs Service seizes goods worth 4.88 billion naira in Ogun. Senate threatens to cut down budgetary allocation to 100 ministries, departments, agencies. Nigeria limits cash withdrawals to curb counterfeits, ransom demands. Federal government, Saudi Center donates relief items to internally displaced persons, flood victims in Borno. Federal government recovers 120 billion naira from proceeds of crime. Lai Mohammed. JAMB registrar seeks review of civil service laws to address lacuna on retirement. Power outrage as struck hits transmission company of Nigeria's transformer in Abuja. Official. Power outrage as struck hits transmission company of Nigeria transformer in Abuja. Official. INEC director tax workers on cooperative societies. Olani Beku swears in new lawyers amid MBA protests. Boko Haram kills 33 wives of ISWAP fighters. Civil society group asks Chief Justice of Nigeria to resign. Wike tax federal government on deplorable East-West road. Ezilo Faborode makes BBC list of 100 world-inspiring women. 2023. Sultan, Christian Association of Nigeria President calls for peaceful, credible elections. Snyder slams use of thermal power plants, calls for renewable energy adoption. How Nigeria, Vietnamese partnership can yield benefits by Osibanjo. Ogun police nab 3 motorcycle robbers. Controversy trails new correctional facility as firm demands land compensation from Nigerian Corrections Service. EFCC arraigns businessman for alleged issuance of false documents. NYSC swears in 1,640 core members for 2022 batch C stream 2 in Anambra. Vice Chancellor tax federal government on regulation of varsity education. Nigeria to spend 160% of revenue on debt service in 2027, World Bank warns. And lastly, Enugu Council Chair denies corruption allegation. That's the most we can take from the Guardian newspaper this morning.
Leadership. Osinubi backs Lifetime Award at them. Honors for Iwere, Olayede, Oyelade others. Osinubi backs Lifetime Award at them. Honors for Iwere, Oyelade others. 7 products costing Nigeria much money to import. Court jails 2 women for trafficking girl to Libya for prostitution. Buhari pledges commitment to strengthen democracy. International NGOs dismiss terrorism financing allegations. After coal money, reps seek urgent action on crude exploration in Bida Basin. MEPA partners INEC, NGOs to combat 2023 elections fake news. President Buhari signs CRMI bill into law. 2023 polls and Dogua's threat. Qatar 2022 World Cup of iconic upsets. Supporters abandon over gaps. says article Okowa campaign. Video alleging harvesting of PVC's details for malicious reasons misleading INEC. Politicians move against CBN cash withdrawal policy. We have recorded 120 billion naira from crime proceeds. Federal government. Nigeria loses billions of naira as custom e-auction platform collapses. Oyetola removed TVs, cooking utensils, bedded from Osun Government House, Ayu. Police rescue three Kubwa kidnap victims as four members remains with captors. Federal government completed 83 roads in tertiary institutions. Fashola, amid fuel scarcity, customs intercept 85,300 litres of petrol. SEC recommits to driving debt market enabling environment. Simba TVS wins at Nigeria Business Leaders Award. Osibanjo woos Vietnamese investors, says Nigeria natural investment destination. Standard Organization of Nigeria assures protection of local industries. Sugar levy, inflation, others driving 30% SMEs out of business. Operators. I want terror-free Nigeria. Stop comparing me with Mbappe, Saka. Tragedy as Imo boxer dies at Delta 2022 National Sports Festival. NCDMD's PNC kicks off in golfing style. Minister lauds Delta 2022 Games despite challenges. Glow Festival of Joy rewards customers with car. Other prizes in Warri, World Bank, UNICEF, others applaud Edo development programs. Court dismisses case challenging Tinubu's candidacy. NAF NAF airstrikes on Kaduna bandit camps continue. State government. EFCC conducts public auction of 435 cars in Lagos. Ex-Osun Labour Party governorship candidate Lasun Yusuf joins PDP. Venco secures $670,000 pre-seed funding for real estate sector. Standard Organization of Nigeria returned to seek with La Priga Lifetime Award. Institutes seek federal government mandate to monitor manipulations against soil fertility. Technology adoption will maximize Nigeria's oil and gas operations. Buhari assures of sustained investment in aviation sector. SGBV advocacy. Activists shifting focus from awareness creation to prevention. Stop playing politics with projects. Idahosa urges politicians. APC senatorial candidate AA to follow due process. 2023. PDP's body will win Gombe, campaign organization says. Osun, Aregbesola allies dissolve talk, advocate progressive resurgence. Akwa Ibom people suffering despite huge earnings, says Guba candidate. Northern group releases report on hyperdat. Voters will be disenfranchised without collecting their PVCs. Ignore 5-day sit-at-home order, IPOB tells Southeast residents. Enugu 2023. Mba prioritizes judicial reform, autonomy. Ohabunwa not working against Ikonne, PDP campaign council. Industrial court to reopen 6 months after closure in Imo. Delta Child Rights Committee rescues abused missing girls. Obi commits to tackle insecurity. Core members task on national development integration. Group drums support for Makinde's re-election. Group faults Atiku's endorsement by Northern elders. Court convicts oil marketers for 81.2 million naira fraud.
And now we move over to the Punch newspaper. EFCC auctions forfeited cars, wants compliance with guidelines. Inspector General of Police launches online platform to tackle car theft. Aoshi Poly expels students for result falsification. Ex-Punch MD Osinibi gets Lifetime Achievement Award. Polls. INEC knocks Tinubu over comments on e-transmission. Nigerian Army running secret mass abortion program. Reuters. Contesting presidency again with diminishing me. Jonathan. Contesting presidency again will diminish me. Jonathan. Christian tickets coming, says Tinubu's wife. Nigerian Judicial Council reinstates Ofili Ajumobia as judge after 4-year suspension. Mountain of Fire Ministry's general overseer becomes prof. Nigeria's elections crucial to West African leaders. Nigeria's election crucial to Africa, West African leaders. Atiku promises better Nigeria. Ex-deputy speaker joins PDP. Court dismisses suit challenging Tinubu's candidacy. Federal government to open second Niger bridge for 30 days. Obi promises to prioritize job creation, education. Cleric proposes human relations training for health workers. Abia APC governorship candidate sets up campaign council. Agency advocates voluntarily blood donation. Agency advocates voluntarily blood donation. Traffic officers need regular medical services. Lagos governor. Health workers resigning daily. Jos University Teaching Hospital Chief Medical Director laments. Lagos government moves against illegal real estate operators. End power fraud. We are supporting Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offenses Commission. Nigeria Air Force bombs Kaduna bandits hideouts, kills scores. Ensure fair electoral process. Buhari urges Bissau Guineas. Criminal code. Indonesian man blows up in protest. UK ready to work with election winner envoy. INEC debunks viral video on voter identification number. Why 5G auction won't hold. Nigerian Communications Commission. Rivers Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps recovers 43 ammunition. Arrest oil tips. Fund diversion. The bench doesn't engage in illegal dealings. Lawyers. Allow more women into politics. PDP reps. Candidates. Edo Infeno. APC blames Obaseki. Government kicks.
Odima, na this day, Senate summons SPDC over alleged contract breach. AFDP mobilizes $8.9 billion for Africa's low-income countries, highest in 50 years. Federal government reads Rat Act to sugar manufacturers. German police arrest 25 over far-right plot to overthrow government. Lawmakers speaker postpones passage of bill to remove National Assembly from contributory pension. At Osun rally, Atiku reiterates restructuring as only alternative to Nigeria's prosperity. Fallout of Naira redesign, analysts back CBN's cash. Osibanjo to Vietnamese president. Nigeria best place. Audit queries. Senate threatens 100 MBAs. Meta, we are working to combat fake news. Bloomberg, how NNPC funded purchase of Chevron's assets. Peter lauds Buhari on prompt payment of pension. ICPC confirms arrest, detention of the bench over alleged fraud. NJC restates justice. NJC reinstates Justice Ofili Ajumogobia as judge of federal. Tinubu Shetima campaign confused. Atiku Okowa mocks. 2023. Atiku's wife canvasses vote for husband, Bauchi governor. INEC, harvesting of voters' information, January exercise. Airtel wins 5G license, emerges sole bidder for additional 2. Buhari in Guinea-Bissau says Nigeria will sustain democracy in Africa. EFCC auctions 435 forfeited vehicles in Lagos. Total Energies, NNPC support 20 Nigerian youths. Sanwo-Olu joins Southwest Women Rally for Tinubu. Auchi Poly expels 40 students for result falsification. Police arrest, detain officer for shooting man to death. 2023. Enugu Catholic Diocese restates support for Mba. Abia APC Guba candidate Emenike inaugurates. Makinde will complete Saki Ogoro Iboho Road. We have fulfilled our promises to river people, says Wike. LPMAN requests NNPC to sell petrol to members at official price. Akwa Ibom to deliver 128-kilometer road project in Orokun Anam Council. Festive season and the drug use euphoria. Farmer emerges overall best in computer training program with ambassadorship deal. Bet companies keep old. All shall have prizes. In Oshun, Atiku promises to revive economy, unite Nigeria. 2023 Delta. Diphenon solicits vote in Sapele flag off. Kaduna NNPP chairman, legal advisor, sacked. UN, EU take message on SGBV harmful practices. NIMET alerts 6 northern states on thick dust haze. NNPC, how we raised crude oil production. NIMA to distribute King Salma relief materials to 16,000 IDPs. Lawmakers ask federal government to resume $14.4 billion East-West rail line. Power supply disrupted in parts of Abuja as truck hit TCN transformer. UK with no preferred presidential candidate. Anambra Assembly passes 259.9 billion naira budget for 2023. PDP chieftain supporters dump party for APC in Katsina. Project judiciary in Osun group urges CJN. Fallout of Naira redesign. Analyst backs CBN's cash. NJC reinstates Justice Ofili Ajumogobia as judge. PDP vows to take over Jigawa in 2023. Tinubu has to propel Nigeria to greatness. In a move that may prevent vote buying, CBN says. Why Niger Delta stakeholders reject plan scraping off 45 billion naira disbursement. Rivers community leaders decry. Otu according Otuka na this day newspaper.
And now we move over to the Nation newspaper. Church holds carol. FEM wins award. Ex-Vice Chancellor to deliver convocation lecture. Hijab directive excites stakeholders. Reject PDP. Council urges Nigerians. Don't promote fictitious transactions. Atiku visits Oni of Ife. Asks Nigerians to give PDP another opportunity. Facebook spends $16 billion on tech. Others for Nigeria's polls. Northern elders adopting Atiku is PDP endorsing PDP, says APC's Presidential Campaign Council. Senate summons SPDC over alleged breach of contract. Senate summons Shell Petroleum Development Company over alleged breach of contract. And still on the stories making the headlines on the Nation newspaper this morning. 120 billion naira recovered crime. 120 billion naira recovered crime proceeds spent on roads projects, says government. Some media houses using presidential debates to insult politicians, says Kalo. National Judicial Council reinstates Justice Ofili Ajumogobia. 1.9 trillion naira SWV. Senate threatens 100 ministries, departments, agencies with zero allocation in 2023 budget. Kano, those planning 5-day sit at home, not my followers. Second Niger Bridge to open for 30 days, December 15th. Ex-agitators for recruitment into police to fuel South-South quota. Why women should vote for Tinubu, Sanwo-Olu. Ohaneze predicts 80% votes for Obi. Why Nigerians should vote for me, Tinubu. And still on the stories making the headlines on the Nation newspaper this morning. Jubilation as Sanwo-Olu slashes tuition for new state varsities. EFCC auctions 435 forfeited cars in Lagos. Unease over Kogi's plan to relocate 200 years old palace. Health workers resign daily. Just University Teaching Hospital Chief Medical Director speaks out. Ribadu drops suit against Adamawa APC governorship candidate Binani. Federal government recovers 120 billion naira from proceeds of crime. Adeleke denies withdrawing 5 billion naira from Oshun accounts. Why we are detaining the Banj, Independent Corrupt Practices and other related offenses commission. Why do they want Tinubu crucified? That's the much we can take from the Nation newspaper this morning.
The Vanguard, 1.9 trillion naira service-wide vote. Senate threatens 100 agencies with zero allocation. Man allegedly stabs wife to death during argument in Lagos. Delta APC chieftains orders defect to PDP in Uyeli South. Reps bicker over passage of bill to remove NAS from pension scheme. Federal government recovers 120 billion naira from crime proceeds. Laye Mohammed. Turkish ambassador inducts new members to Nigeria-Turkey Business Council. Flood. Governors should account for ecological funds. Environment Minister. Stop playing politics with projects. Idahosa urges politicians. Federal roads are death traps. Findings. Ajah police killing, very sad. Unfortunate. Sanwo-Olu. Appeal court nullifies sale of Intercontinental Hotels. Orders return to Milan Group. 2023 campaign. PDP, Labour Party to review CBN withdrawal ceiling. Fire got Lagos Street Market in Benin. Government, APC trade wars. Buhari vows to defend democracy in Africa. Kaijeba kaya, anyị achịta azụ, anyị akụpụtachara gị ihe ndị ọzọ dị na mkpịsị akụkọ anyị ji weta. Ịnọkwa n'ebe ije.
Man is a political animal. That's why we all have our views on politics. Political View comes to you at Ebonade 103.5 FM with Martin Epanju in CA every Monday, 3 o'clock p.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. It's all about the day-to-day activities in the Nigerian political space. Views of political actors from various political parties on political process. Views of labor leaders, and most importantly, your views. Views of the common Nigerian. Tune in to Ebonade 103.5 FM or you join online via mixlr.com/GistFM every Monday and Saturday. What are your political views? Keep a date.
Health Plus. Health Plus. My health, your our health. Health Plus is a health program that talks about our general health. Join Chiki on Ebonade FM 103.5 to learn how best to manage your health and to take care of our young and old ones. Join me every Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday by 1 to 2 p.m. on Ebonade FM 103.5 Ogidi, Anambra State.
Excuse me. I got an announcement to make.
Are you looking for a way to tell the world about your products and services? No more. Come to Ebonade FM 103.5 Ogidi, Anambra State. Let's tell the world at large about that your services and products. And you want your business speed up with an unimaginable speed. As it hot, Ebonade FM, your shop plug for advertising businesses.
Do you know that you have the right to quality broadcasting? The National Broadcasting Commission says any person, group of persons, or organization aggrieved by the content of a broadcast or the conduct of a broadcast station may lodge a complaint to the station and all right to the Director General, National Broadcasting Commission, number 20, Ibrahim Taiwo Street, Asokoro, Abuja, or Send a mail via info@nbc.gov.ng. Please ensure that the complaint includes name of the broadcast station, title of the program, date and time of broadcast, and essence of the complaint. Also, remember to include your name, address, telephone number, email, and append your signature. Note that a complaint must reach the NBC within 14 days of the queried broadcast. NBC, your right to quality broadcasting.
Oh no, the newspaper headlines, Nebona, the 103.5 FM. I'm not in Biko, Daniel Somerani, na Facebook page on at Ebona, the 103.5 FM. Zikaraya on a SMS, more fun on our WhatsApp at 080-9666-1035. If you're not online, mobile is stream mixlr.com/gist FM. I can go to the Head Vanguard newspaper. Federal government redeems House pledge to ex-Eagles coach Westerhoff. IGP launches stolen vehicles portal to curb car theft. Our problem with 100,000 naira weekly withdrawal limit. NECA. Senate summons SPDC over alleged contract breach. Digital innovation, entrepreneurship, financial to youth unemployment, Pantini, the Banj, we reported case, orders to ICPC, says Humanitarian Affairs Ministry. NCC gives update on 3.5 gigahertz spectrum auction. Germany arrests 25 coup plotters. Why we are harvesting voter identification numbers from PVCs, INEC. Why we are, okay. Oshun, Lashun dumps Labour Party for PDP, attends Atiku's presidential rally in Oshobo. 2022 flood, declare Ijo land disaster zone. Ijo Diaspora Council tells Buhari. 18-year-old Jelyn Smith becomes youngest black mayor in US. New CBN withdrawal policy, draconian, will hurt poor Nigerians. Metu, 2023 election. Take Nigeria serious, Adeboye tells minister. Tinubu Shetima campaign in turmoil, says Atiku. Elon Musk loses world's richest sport to Louis Vuitton owner, Bernard Arnault. Devastating flooding, governors should account for ecological funds, Environment Minister. Nigeria remains champion in aviation safety, security in Africa, Buhari. We are living under imposed unity, says Femi Emmanuel. Ignore Simon Ekpa, there's no seat at home, Masol.
And now we move over to the Premium Times. Buhari honored in Guinea-Bissau pledges commitment to democracy. TikTok challenge, circulating information stealing malware. NCC warns Nigerians. Airtel Nigeria emerges sole bidder in second 5G licensing round. Nigeria's oil production rises to 1.6 million barrels per day as theft reduces. NMPC. 2023, I will start restructuring Nigeria from my first day in office. Atiku. Again, reps pass Peace Corps bill. Akko hopeful of Buhari's ascent. Reps asks federal government to speed up oil exploration in Bida Basin. NJC reinstates Ofili Ajumobia as Federal High Court judge. Author of best PhD thesis on Africa Studies receives $1,000. Move to exempt National Assembly staff from contributory pension scheme suffers setback in House of Reps. EFCC unctions over 400 forfeited cars. Lagos initiates franchise system for small, medium enterprises. Supreme Court says Chief Justice Ariwola not questioned by SSS. PDP shies Tinubu's unimpressive Chatham House appearance. And lastly, MBA boycotts call to bar over Olanipekun's refusal to resign as body of benchers chair.
National newspaper Oyetola debunks allegation of looting government house. EFCC cautions 435 EFCC auctions 435 cars in Lagos. Ignore Simon Ekpa's sit-at-home threat. Masop urges Southeast. Empire Fund fraud. ICPC detains the band. Gunmen abduct ex-accountant general. 3 others shoot 1 in Cross River. Kill 1. Kidnap corps member. 7 others in Abuja. Auchi Poly expels 40 students for result falsification. Court remands 3 in prison over murder, robbery. Air Force destroys more bandit camps in Kaduna. Justice Ajumogovia reinstated as judge of Federal High Court. Customs arrest 70-year-old man, son with 376.4 kg pangolin scales. Apapa gridlock. Contour decries extortion, indiscriminate parking. Litigation styles Ogoni clean-up. Sanwo-Olu approves 68,000 naira as school fees for Pioneer LASUD students. Jega calls for constitution of interagency team to arrest electoral offenders. National Human Rights Copyright to grill Tinubu, Atiku, Obi, others on human rights issues. Tinubu's supporters disillusioned, abandoning APC campaign. Atiku, why Mba will get our votes. Enugu Catholic Diocese. Court nullifies PDP primaries in Ebonyi State. Labour Party unveils presidential campaign committee in Anambra. Predicts victory for Obi. Nigeria decides 2023. Southwest, PDP, APC draw battle line. Nigeria decides 2023. Action Alliance will soon unveil candidates in Enugu, Tobenna. Nigeria decides 2023. Coalition kicks against Northern leaders' endorsement of Atiku. Nigeria decides 2023. What I will do as Lagos Governor, Tofake Othman, SDP candidate. Nigeria decides 2023. Lessons from APC presidential campaign in Lagos. Nigeria decides 2023. I will hand Lagos back to the people. Oluwo, Boot Party Guba candidate. UK has no preferred presidential candidate. Oshobo shut down for Atiku Okowa as Labour Party Guba candidate joins PDP. Na Tribune. Kolmani Oil. Gombe eminent leaders on thank you visit to President Buhari says his footprint will remain indelible. Be patriotic in your election duties. Abia Chief Judge tells 985 NYSC. Quit playing politics with projects. Lawmakers urge politicians. Abia must be rescued from self-serving individuals to make progress. Adeleke's Oyetola's team bicker over looting allegation. Alcohol consumption high among pregnant women in Ibadan. Study. IGP launches portal for Nigerians to report. Atiku Okowa promise to stabilize economy, unite Nigeria as thousands attend PDP rally in Osun. NYSC acting DG hails Oyo government commissions 800-seater ultramodern hall. There will be no more varsity strikes if elected. Peterobi, Lagos Assembly to accommodate experts' view on human fertilization and surrogacy regulatory bill. 132,626 uncollected PVCs still in our custody in Anambra. INEC, Delta government commiserates with Imo over death of boxer. Capital Market Master Plan project 5 trillion naira capitalization on Sharia products. SEC, equity market maintains bullish run as investors gain 32.6 billion naira. Equity market maintains bullish run as investors gain 32.6 billion naira. Otu a ka ọ dị n'isi akwụkwọ akụkọ anyị ji bata n'ụtụtụ a.
From the SMS portal, we got a message from Ebunike. We got a message from Ebunike Udobi from Achala. 2023 election, Africa and world leaders are watching Nigeria. INEC, make sure you conduct free and fair election as you promised. Don't betray Nigerians. God will help INEC to succeed. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We also got this message that's talking about all of the federal government ministries. Okay. It says, okay, this one is coming from Honorable Osakwe. In the lexicon of the federal government, there is nothing like second thought or good approach to critical issue. No priority was given to technology development. Rather, cut and join is the tradition. Everything goes. If B did not match D, what would do? At 62 years, a man with a bad head did not have a wife. As hunger is tormenting the whole world due to past effects of COVID-19, the worst pandemic is here again. War, we are looking towards this Russian and Ukraine war with ignominy, not knowing that it can cause the world's biggest catastrophe, which has already started with food scarcity, inflation, piracy, bunkery, war crimes, lawlessness, name them. Let America, France, Britain, and other G8 allied countries stop hide and seek and face Russia squarely and save the entire world from total collapse. I will also ask, what does Ohanes and Igbo represent as they conduct census or election in Igbo land? What policy do they have to tackle issues? Let them stop deceiving the public as they believe in whoever that pays the piper, it takes the tune. All of the federal government ministries and agencies are in either strike or picketing. Likewise, all the governors in the Niger Delta are suffering from marine bondo as they are far away from reality. They're supposed to be a blessed vision, but being tormented by bad actors. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. That's the most we can take from the SMS portal.
Now, WhatsApp, Ejima Fosinaka Edozie Zedinubonyo Obunike. The primary aim of distribution of powers in Nigeria is the desire to strengthen the federal government and provide an umbrella under which all groups can be accommodated. Division of powers between organs of government leads to checks and balances, dispels the fear of domination of minorities, and cater for local differences. It also encourages independence within respective spheres of government. Today, the fear of domination by the minority is intensifying, and the worst is that their barbarism is underreported, whilst the power that be does little or nothing to quell the looming danger in view. Darkness can never thrive over light. May God never allow darkness rule over light. Dalorinne Edozie Ezedimugu. Valentine Ebene. Many candidates have made promises for better Nigeria and even took oaths, yet they won't fulfill, which later ends up in political talks. If judiciaries have sacred bodies, they can stand against anyone who violates the law, their president, governors, and reps. None has been arraigned for that, or are they above law? Can I call this corruption or inflationary chaos in this country, which often brings all about backwardness and other difficulties we are facing today? Valentine Edene. Mazi Christian Ufondo from Onitsha. Ohaneze accuses Spanu's enemies of sponsoring sit at home. My question to the so-called Ohaneze are, which one have made have sponsored which one have they sponsored since the abduction of Nnamdi Kanu? Which of good effort have they made to see that Igbos are not oppressed? Does it mean that Ohaneze Ndigbo has not had any idea that Nnamdi Kanu is illegally detained? What has the group done? Ohaneze should stop talking and behaving like cowards. Ohaneze is a typical example of a double-edged sword. Sit at home or no sit at home is none of their business. Anybody telling us that Kanu was against sit at home is a very big lie. because Kanu was the person who started the sit at home. Some people should stop fabricating fallacies against the struggle for the restoration of this Biafra. If you are deceived and you come out and you happen to fall the victim, that's your own cup of tea. Whenever this type of thing is happening, you should be careful. If you die forever, and those that pushed you into the untimely death will not be seen. Use your common sense. Daalụ nne Maazị Christian Fondo. Polymuizu, Simon Ekpa and his group are always trying to disorganize Southeast, but fail to organize Ebonyi. Daalụ nne Polymuizu. Ifeanyi Okechukwu, I wish United Kingdom will mind their business. Daalụ nne. Um, Joseph Madabuchi from 33. What a country. Buhari being honored in another African country for what? Good economy, security, education, petroleum, exchange. Only in Nigeria will someone fail so badly at his or her office and still be clapped for job well done. EFCC to auction cars. After the sales, what next with the money? Looting from looters. Tinubu wife supporting husband with Muslim tickets that never happened in Nigeria history, and she is expecting Christian tickets that can never happen in this country. God help us. Dalovin Joseph Madabuchi from 33. Dr. Mrs. Mma Olebara from Owerri. We have all it takes to develop this country, but it's held ransom by some greedy and selfish people. Good leadership is a luxury in Nigeria, a country where evil has been allowed to bestride and ravage our polity unchallenged. Good leaders don't take advantage. Intimidation, intimidate or diminish their subjects. A lost nation is one which hunger and jobless people blindly support those responsible for their agony and misery.
Yes, Abugu Ali from Ogidi says that Igbo dignity is lost. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. That's the much we can take from that portal, SMS portal.
Ọdịmma, otu aka esi chịkọta n'isi njedebe, anyị ekele ndị zitere anyị akwụkwọ ndị na-esonyere anyị kwa ụtụtụ ọbụla na newspaper headlines n'ebe ọ na-adị 103.5 FM. Ọka ga-adị n'ụtụtụ echi mgbe anyị na-emetara anyị. Abụ m Dịka
And I'm Martin.
Ọ dị echi niile. Ndewo.
Okay, if you put that out of window and they want to stay with the keep on their born at it. When they tune into the station, what do you do 5 FM? I can only have their born at it. If you put that out of window and they want to stay with the keep on their born at it. When they tune into the station, 103.5 FM, I can only born at it. I never let entertainment and watch like you over the doors. You have to put them in one in the put on your doors. I just want to sport and if you look at the scoreboard, you tell any business, you can go tell the whole world. Everyone at the 103.5 FM. These people don't know, everyone at the put the Lord, but one more with entertainment. I think if you don't let them, I never got the discipline. You may put that in the listen and bullet. It's on put that in the people there, born at it. You like to go and in the Putin and colors. Also, 102.5 FM, where born at it. If you put that out of Bundon at it, and they money with the keep on that born at it. When they tune into the station, 102.5 FM, I can only have born at it. If you put that out of Bundon at it, and they money with the keep on that born at it. When they tune into the station, 103.5%. I can only have born at it. Born at it. 103.5 FM will give you blend entertainment and culture. Alright. It's your love. Shame, no shame, bad boy things in the building. Shock you back, oh yeah. Spiritual. She's 21 and sexy, and she's single and searching. Last relationship was toxic. I like you, my guy so pretty. I'm 23 and crazy. I put many girls on bending. I'm offending in my Fendi. I'ma get all the show my dancing. Say if I put my hand for fire, say you go follow me
me to do say you go follow me and start fire. Your love the fun, the fun. If I put my hand for fire, say you go follow me to do say you go follow me and start fire. I love the fun, the fun. I love the fun, the fun, the fun, the fun. I love the fun, the fun. You put my heart down to ashes. You wanna bring up for my practice. You turn my heart to target practice. Oh my God. And you said you'll be the light. My God. Be the spark now to my fire. You supposed to feet in a one cara. But the dark part. You say if I put my hand on fire. Say you can follow me to do say you can follow me and start fire. Your love the fun, the fun. If I put my hand on fire. Say you can follow me to do say you can follow me and start fire. I love the fun, the fun. What you got? I love the fun, the fun, the fun, the fun. I love the fun, the fun.
Mweke Mungu ndani ya ndoa na mapepo atazitoa. Mweke Mungu ndani ya ndoa na mapepo atazitoa. As we all know, oh, love is a beautiful thing, yeah. As we all know, oh, wazee sina mengi ila naweza sema asante kwa Mwenyezi Mungu. Oh, namuomba sana kwenye ndoa tupe nguvu. Najua unatamani mpenzi ndoa kama ya DJ Mo, lakini usijali mpenzi, Mungu atatupa. Najua kuna milima na kuna mabonde, tutaponda wote. I'm gonna be the best man. Oh, oh, oh. I'm gonna show you love, my woman. Oh, oh, oh. Because baby you're my jiggy jiggy, unanipa kidiri. Baby you're my jiggy jiggy, unanipa kidiri. Because baby you're my jiggy jiggy, unanipa kidiri. Baby you're my jiggy jiggy, unanipa kidiri. Baby utakula nini? Jiggy jiggy bali ya masamaki. Jiggy sina hela ya Lamborghini. Jiggy jiggy kini nitakutreat kama queen. Nitajob usipande mat, nitakuja mamku kuchukua mama. Tutembee Nairobi, tukule tumaindi choma. Tutembee Nairobi, tuonje morena mama. Tumuombe Mungu Baba, ya ndoa tupera. Tumuombe Mungu Baba, ya ndoa tupera. Gonna be the best man. Oh, oh, oh. I'm gonna show you love, my woman. Oh, oh, oh. Because baby you're my jiggy jiggy, unanipa kidiri. Baby you're my jiggy jiggy, unanipa kidiri. Because baby you're my jiggy jiggy, unanipa kidiri. Unanipa kidiri. Wananicheka, unasema yes I do. My boy one time wananicheka. I'm gonna be the best man. Oh, oh, oh. I'm gonna show you love, my woman. Oh, oh, oh. Because baby you're my jiggy jiggy, uni jiggy, unanipa kidiri. Because baby you're my jiggy jiggy, unanipa kidiri. Because baby you're my jiggy jiggy, unanipa kidiri. Because baby you're my jiggy jiggy, unanipa kidiri. Baby, yeah, baby.
is a political animal. That's why we all have our views on politics. Political View comes to you at Ebona, the 103.5 FM. It's Martin Epan Shuku every Monday, 3 o'clock p.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. It's all about the day-to-day activities in the Nigerian political space. Views of political actors from various political parties on political process. Views of labor leaders, and most importantly, your views. Views of the common Nigerian. Tune in to Ebona, the 103.5 FM, or you join online via mixlr.com/gistfm every Monday and Saturday. What are your political views? Keep a date.
Ndị Marika si n'aka ndị Divine Health Herbal wee na-abịara gị. Their head office dị na